When you close your eyes, you may feel as though everything simply stops. The world dims, the thoughts fade, the noise around you softens into a gentle hum. It may seem like nothing is happening, but this is the moment when the most delicate work begins. Sleep is not an end. It is a transition, a doorway, a return. Your body does not power down. It reorganizes. It repairs. It remembers what must stay and releases what no longer needs to be held. Just like the universe itself, you are always in motion. Even in stillness, there is a quiet kind of work taking place. Take a slow breath in, hold it gently, and release. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to push away the day. Let the day soften on its own. The universe is already doing the work with you. Sleep is the moment when your heart beats just a little slower, when your breath lengthens, and your mind stops trying to hold the world together. You do not need to hold anything right now. Every star in the sky, every current of light, every drifting planet, they all move according to rhythms older than memory, older than time as we understand it. And your body belongs to that same rhythm. Your cells are made from the dust of stars that burned long before the earth took form. The calcium in your bones was forged in ancient suns. The oxygen you breathe has traveled across worlds. So when you sleep, you are not withdrawing from the universe. You are returning to it. You are syncing with something vast, something steady, something kind. Your mind begins to release the weight of thought. Not because you force it to, but because the body knows when it is safe to rest. And right now, you are safe. Take another slow breath, in and out. The world does not need you to solve it tonight. The stars will continue their courses. The planets will continue to spin. The tides will rise and fall without your effort. Your only task is to rest. Inside, your brain memories begin to settle. They move like small constellations, shifting into new shapes. The ones you no longer need begin to fade gently like starlight, dissolving behind morning clouds. Nothing is lost. Everything is simply placed where it belongs. Your heart releases tension it has carried throughout the day. Muscles soften, even if only a little at first. Your breath becomes a quiet wave of rise and fall like the ocean moving in the dark. Sleep is not silent. Sleep is orchestration. Millions of small processes activate working together in quiet harmony. Your body knows what to do. It has always known. You do not need to tell it how to heal. You do not need to manage the restoration. You only need to allow it. This is the gentle intelligence of life. The universe has been practicing this for billions of years. Stars collapse and are reborn. Galaxies drift and reform. Light crosses unimaginable distances to reach its destination. Everything moves toward balance. And so do you. There is no rush. There is no deadline. Night is not something you must conquer. Night is a companion. It sits beside you quietly and says, "It's okay. You've done enough for today. You can let go. Let your shoulders fall. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands rest softly where they are. You don't need to perform. You don't need to explain. You don't need to be strong right now. Just be. Just breathe." Sleep is not an escape. It is a return to the original language of the body. The language that came before thought, before worry, before memory. The language of rest. You are not alone in this. The entire universe rests with you. The dark sky does not disappear when you close your eyes. It opens. You are held in that quiet space. You are surrounded by ancient rhythms. And you are safe enough to soften. So allow yourself to drift. Not quickly, not urgently, just gently, like a feather settling, like light fading across the horizon, like the final warmth of the day resting on your skin. You don't have to go anywhere. Sleep will come to you. Just stay here, breathing slow, breathing soft, letting the universe arrange what it has always known how to arrange. Rest. You are home. There is something gentle about distance. It is not always separation. Sometimes, distance is the space that allows things to move in harmony, to orbit, to breathe. When you look up at the night sky, the stars seem immeasurably far away, cold, distant, untouched. But distance does not mean absence, and silence does not mean emptiness. The space between things is alive. Take a slow breath in and let it fall softly out. Your breath travels through space too. It expands, fills, disperses and fades, just like starlight. When light leaves the sun, it does not rush. It does not worry about whether it will arrive. It simply travels, steady, certain, unhurried. It knows where it is going. It trusts the journey. And as it travels, it carries memories. That warmth you feel on your skin on a gentle morning, that is 8 minutes old. Light left the sun before you even thought of this moment. And now, it has reached you. Distance is not a delay. It is part of the story. Everything in this universe moves in relationship to something else. The earth does not cling to the Sunday. It simply stays close enough to be held, and far enough to remain free. This is balance. And you too live in a constellation of distances, people you love, places you remember, feelings that come and go, like seasons. Not everything is meant to be held tightly. Some things exist best with space around them. Breathe slowly. There is no need to rush here. Your body understands distance too. Your heart beats away from your lungs. Your lungs expand away from your ribs. Your cells drift and divide and align, each holding just enough space for the other. If everything inside you were packed too tightly, you would not be able to breathe. Space is not empty. Space is what allows motion. Even in the smallest atoms, there is more space than matter. There is room. There is softness. There is possibility. Imagine for a moment that your thoughts are like stars. Some shine brightly at the front of your mind. Some drift far, fading into quiet edges. Some return again and again, orbiting familiar paths. You do not need to chase them. You do not need to force silence. Just let your mind move the way galaxies move. Slow, wide, full of room. Thoughts are not obstacles. They are travelers, and like starlight, they will pass. You do not need to erase anything. Only let it drift. Take another soft breath. The universe does not collapse into itself. It expands. It stretches outward into possibility. It makes room. And you are allowed to do the same. You are allowed to take up space, to move gently, to exist without urgency. Nothing in nature rushes. The tides do not hurry to meet the shore. The moon does not force its rise. Even the earth turns slowly, gracefully, without strain. So why should you? You are not late. You are not behind. You are not missing something. You are simply in motion. The right pace is the pace your body already knows. Let your shoulders soften. Let your hands loosen. Let your jaw release. Your body is not asking you to do more. It is asking you to allow. Allow the distance. Allow the space. Allow the gentle drift of night. Even now, while you are resting, the universe is moving with you. Stars are forming. Oceans are shifting. Trees are trading breaths with the air. Your heart is beating in time with everything. The rhythm is ancient. The rhythm is shared. You are not separate from the world. You are made of it, shaped by it, held within it. And just like the earth stays in balance between being held and being free, you too are learning the dance of distance, not holding too tightly, not pushing too far away, just resting in the quiet middle. You do not need to solve anything now. You do not need to understand everything. You are allowed to simply exist Within the space of this moment, rest here, with the gentle distance between one breath and the next, with the soft drifting of your thoughts, with the slow turning of the world around you. You are not alone. You are not lost. You are not falling away from anything important. You are held. You are supported. You are part of a rhythm older than memory. The universe is not observing you from afar. It is resting with you. Let your breath fall into its own pace now, not controlled, not shaped, just natural, unforced, soft. You do not need to go to sleep. Sleep will come to you. Like light traveling across a quiet distance, softly, steadily, right on time. Just stay here. Just be here. This moment is enough. You are enough. Rest. Let the night hold you. The universe is still here, breathing with you, always. Light has a softness to it that we rarely notice. We think of light as something bright, something sharp, something that cuts through darkness. But most of the light you live with isn't like that at all. It's the glow in the corner of a quiet room, the warmth that rests on your skin in the morning, the dim, gentle gold that lingers right before the sun sets. Light doesn't ask you to look at it. It simply arrives and waits. If you place your hand over your heart for a moment, you might feel something steady, not loud, not forceful, just present. The heart doesn't shout. It simply continues. And light is the same way. Take a slow breath in and let it fall softly out. No rush, no direction, just breathing. The light that reaches you has traveled so far, across space, across time, across distances so large the mind can't hold them all at once, and yet when it arrives, it feels gentle, soft, familiar, as if it has always belonged with you. Light carries memory, not memory like pictures or stories or events, but memory like warmth, a memory of presence, a memory of being held, a memory of belonging to something larger. The sun does not send light with urgency. It doesn't throw it or force it. It simply lets go, and the light travels for as long as it needs to, until it reaches where it is meant to be. You do not need to chase anything. You do not need to prove anything. You are allowed to arrive slowly too. You are allowed to take your time. Let your shoulders loosen just a little. Let the muscles around your eyes soften. You've held so much today, more than anyone can see, more than you ever have to explain. You don't need to carry all of it right now. Light travels because the universe allows space for it. And you can rest because your life allows space for that too. Sometimes we think rest must be earned, that we must finish everything, solve everything, make everything right before we are allowed to stop. But the universe has never worked that way. Stars do not burn because they try. They burn because that is their nature. Seas do not rise and fall because they decide to. They rise and fall because it is their rhythm. And you do not need to earn rest. Rest is your rhythm, your natural state when the world grows quiet. Place one hand on your chest again if you'd like. Feel the rise, feel the fall. That is a promise. Your body is still here, still with you, still supporting you, even when you feel tired. You don't need to be strong to be worthy of softness. Your breath is enough. Take another slow inhale. Hold it for a moment, and release. Light is patient. It does not demand recognition. It simply continues to move forward even when nothing notices. And you have done that too. You have continued, even on days you felt dim, even on days when the world felt heavy, even when you were tired in ways you could not describe. You continued, not because you forced yourself, but because something gentle inside you refused to disappear. There is a kind of strength in quiet persistence, in waking up on a day when your heart feels slow, in showing up for yourself in small ways, in breathing even when it feels like the only thing you can do. Softness is not weakness. Softness is the way light survives. Let yourself feel warm for a moment. Not bright, not glowing, just warm. Warm like a memory of a hand holding yours. Warm like the last sip of tea before sleep. Warm like the quiet in a room after laughter has faded. Light has weight but not heavy weight. The kind of weight that rests, not burdens. The kind of weight that reassures, not presses. The kind of weight that feels like someone saying, "You can relax now. I've got this part." You do not have to hold yourself alone. The universe has been practicing holding things for a long time. Stars, clouds, tides, seasons, and you. You are not asking too much when you rest. You are allowing the world to carry you for a moment. You are allowed to lean. Let your breath soften again, in and out, as naturally as the tide. There is a glow inside you that has never gone out, even when you felt dim, even when you felt distant, even when you felt cold. A small, steady center of warmth, like the ember that remains after the flame. Quiet, but alive. You do not need to brighten it. You do not need to make it anything else. Just acknowledge it. Just let it be. Light is not in a hurry. You are not in a hurry. Night is not a deadline. Sleep is not a task. This is the part where you simply exist. No improvement, no performance, no correction. Just being. You are not drifting away. You are returning. Closer to yourself. Closer to the quiet inside you. Closer to the small warmth that has always been there. You have done enough for today. Let the light rest with you now. Let it fill the quiet spaces without forcing. Let it soften everything it touches. Like the last light of evening, gentle, steady, kind. Stay here, breathing slow, breathing soft. Sleep will come. You do not need to reach for it. It already knows the way to you. There is a kind of softness in the dark that we often forget. We grow up thinking that darkness is something to avoid, something empty, something cold, something lonely. But darkness is not absence. Darkness is where light goes to rest. Every sunrise begins in the dark. Every seed grows beneath the soil. Every breath you take starts in the quiet space before the inhale. The dark is not here to frighten you. It is here to hold you. Take a slow breath in and let it fall gently out. You don't have to guide it. You don't have to control it. Just notice it. Notice how in the space between breaths there is a moment of stillness, a pause, a silence. That silence is not empty. It is where restoration lives. Your body is filled with shadows too. The quiet spaces between thoughts, the gentle curve of your ribs, the softness beneath your heartbeat. Shadows are the spaces that give shape to light. Without darkness, light would have no form, no warmth, no meaning. The night sky is only beautiful because darkness holds the stars in place. And tonight, the darkness is holding you, not tightly, not heavily, just enough. Like someone placing a warm blanket around your shoulders, without a word, without expectation. Just warmth, for the sake of warmth. You are allowed to rest inside that. Place your hand gently over your chest if you'd like. Feel the subtle movement, the rise, the fall, the quiet rhythm that continues without your effort. Your heart has never asked you to prove anything. It has never asked you to be more than you are. It simply keeps going because you are here, because you are worth the continuation. Your heart knows how to stay, and the darkness knows how to hold you. The shadows in your room are not watching you. They are resting with you, like the horizon rests beneath the last light of day. Like the water rests before the tide turns, nothing is expected of you now. Not clarity, not direction, not strength, just presence. You do not need to understand everything to be allowed to rest. You do not need to feel perfect or calm or prepared. Rest comes before peace, not after. Let your breath slow just a little, not forced, just allowed. In the dark, your mind begins to loosen. Thoughts soften their edges, memories settle. Tension unwinds in ways too quiet to notice. The darkness is working with you, not against you. You are not falling into emptiness. You are being supported by a quiet place inside yourself, a place that has always been here, a place that has been waiting for you to return. You have survived every night of your life so far, not by fighting the dark, but by being held within it. The body knows the dark. It remembers. Before you were born, you grew in darkness. Warm, safe, protected. Darkness was your first home. So when night comes, you are not entering something foreign. You are returning to something familiar. You are returning to where you began. Take another soft breath, in and out. If thoughts rise, let them move like shadows along a wall, passing, drifting, changing shape. You are not required to follow them. You are not required to chase or silence them. They will leave on their own. Every thought has a lifespan. Just like light, just like sound, just like moments, all things pass, all things return to stillness. Imagine your thoughts as birds flying across a quiet sky. You do not have to catch them. You do not have to guide them. Just watch them drift. This night is not empty. It is full of soft things, rest, warmth, memory, breath. Even shadows have memory. They hold the shapes of everything that has ever stood in the light. And your shadows, the quiet hidden parts of you, hold everything you have lived. Not to burden you, but to soften you. Your shadows are not mistakes. They are reminders. Reminders that you have felt deeply, loved deeply, hoped deeply, endured deeply. The dark inside you is not broken. It is tender. You are not lost in it. You are held within it. Let your breathing continue slow and unhurried. There is no race here, no achievement to reach, no standard to meet. You are already enough. The darkness is not asking you to disappear. It is inviting you to rest, to let go just for now, to release the weight of being awake, to loosen the grip you've kept on the world for so long. You have carried so much today, more than anyone saw, more than you ever needed to carry alone. But now, you can set it down. The night will hold it for you, not forever, just until morning, just until you are ready again, just until you have rested. Let your breath move like a quiet tide, in and out. Feel how the air enters with no resistance. Feel how it leaves without effort. This is ease. This is softness. This is rest finding you. You do not need to sleep yet. You only need to be here, in this warmth, in this quiet, in this gentle shadow where your mind is allowed to loosen and your body is allowed to return to itself. The night is not an ending. It is a place of return. You are safe. You are held. You are allowed to rest now. Let the shadows remember you. Let the darkness comfort you. Let your breath be the only thing you notice. The world can wait. Tonight, you are home. In the quiet. In the dark. In the soft place where light goes to rest. Stay here, breathing slow, breathing gentle. Sleep is already on its way. There is a rhythm to everything in existence. A rise, a fall, a gentle returning, like the tide approaching the shore and then slipping away, like daylight growing and then fading into night, like a whisper finding its voice and then settling into silence again. Your breath belongs to this rhythm. You may not always notice it, especially when the day is loud, when thoughts come fast, when the world feels close and heavy. but the breath is always there, patient, unrushed, steady. Place one hand softly on your chest if you'd like. Feel the smallest movement, the gentle lift, the gentle release. You don't have to do anything to make it happen. Your body carries you even when you are tired, even when you forget to care for yourself, even when you feel overwhelmed. Your breath is the way the world reminds you that you are still here. Take a slow inhale, just enough, and let it fall out of you like a quiet sigh. No performance, no effort, just allowing. You are allowed to breathe easily now. The world breathes too, not with lungs but with motion. The oceans rise and fall. The forests swell with air and release it again. Clouds gather and disperse. Winds form and dissolve into stillness. Everything is exhale and inhale. Everything is movement and rest. Everything is being and becoming. And you are part of that same cycle. You are not separate from the world. You are shaped by it. You are carried by it. You are held within it. Sometimes we forget that we do not have to live our lives by strain. We do not have to push the river. We do not have to force the tide. We do not have to demand clarity or strength at all times. The world is full of patience, and you are allowed to mirror that patience. Take another breath, in and out, slow and soft. Notice how your body responds to gentleness, how your muscles begin to loosen, how the space behind your ribs begins to widen, how your mind begins to quiet itself without effort. Rest is not something the mind controls, it is something the body remembers. You have known rest longer than you have known stress. You rested long before you were born, floating, growing, held by darkness and warmth. You did not have to earn it then. You do not have to earn it now. Your body has always known the way back. Sleep is not something you must chase. It is something that comes when you stop chasing. Let your breath move naturally now, not deeper, not slower, just as it is, soft, steady, enough. If thoughts rise, let them arrive like clouds drifting across a wide sky. Let them move. Let them change shape. Let them fade. You do not need to follow them. You do not need to turn them into stories. You do not need to decide their meaning. Just breathe and watch. The mind is wide enough to let thoughts pass without holding them. The heart is strong enough to remain open without being overwhelmed. The body is wise enough to find rest without instruction. You are allowed to trust yourself here. Feel the warmth of your own body, the softness behind your eyes, the weight of your limbs resting into the surface beneath you. You do not need to lift yourself right now. You are being carried. Your breath is carrying you. The night is carrying you. The world is carrying you. You have nothing to solve in this moment. Nothing to correct, nothing to decide. Everything can wait, everything can rest, just like you. Take another breath, a breath that feels like it belongs to you. Not borrowed, not forced. Yours, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Like warm air, leaving gently into the quiet. You may begin to feel a heaviness in your hands, a softness in your face, a loosening behind your shoulders. This is the body entering rest. Not sleep yet, just rest. The first step, the doorway. You are not required to go further yet. Just let yourself remain here in this in-between place, where the world is slow, where everything is quiet, where nothing is expected of you. This is the breath of the world. This is the rhythm that existed long before stress, or time, or thought. This is the rhythm that will continue long after every worry has passed. You are part of that rhythm. You always have been. You do not need to become peaceful. You only need to remember that you already are. Peace is not something you find. It is something you return to. Let yourself return now. Breathe. Slowly. Softly. like you are being rocked by something older than memory. The night is not asking you to disappear. It is asking you to soften, to release what is heavy, to trust what is natural, to let yourself be held. You have done enough. You are enough. You are allowed to rest now. Nothing else needs to happen. Nothing else needs to be fixed. Nothing else needs to be earned. Just breathe. Just be. Just rest. Sleep will come in its own time, in its own softness, like a tide, like a sigh, like the world exhaling around you. Stay here, in this warmth, in this quiet, in this gentle breath. You are safe. You are held. You are drifting. You are home. There is a tide inside you. It moves so quietly that most days you never even notice it. The rise, the fall, the gentle returning. Not just the breath, not just the heartbeat, but something deeper, something older than thought, something that began before your first memory and will continue long after this moment passes. Place your hand gently over your chest if you'd like. Feel the smallest movement, the subtle whisper of life resting beneath your palm. Not demanding, not urgent, just present. Your body is not a machine. It is a shoreline, and your breath is the tide, always arriving, always returning, always responding to something unseen and vast. Take a slow inhale and let it fall softly out. You don't need to deepen your breath. You don't need to control it. Just let it move the way the tide moves, effortless, steady, ancient. There are waves inside you that have never stopped moving, even when you were tired, even when you felt overwhelmed, even when you didn't know how to keep going. Your breath kept moving for you. Your heart kept beating for you. Your body has been carrying you, even in the moments when you felt like falling. You have not done this alone, not once. Let that truth settle into your chest, softly, like warm sand settling around your feet in shallow water. You are supported. You are held. You always have been. Take another gentle breath, in and out. There is a calm water beneath your thoughts, a stillness that lives below the noise. You may not see it when the surface is stirred, but it is always there, like the ocean beneath the waves. Thoughts are surface weather. They move, they churn, they come and go. But the deep water, the water that holds the tide, remains steady. You do not need to silence your thoughts. You do not need to force quiet. Just let the waves be waves. They will pass. Every emotion you have ever felt has already moved through you, even the ones that felt endless. Nothing inside you is permanent pressure. Nothing inside you is constant weight. All of it moves. All of it returns. All of it changes shape and eases when given space, and tonight, you are giving it space. Rest your shoulders. Let your jaw loosen. Let your hands relax where they already are. There is nothing to hold. You are not keeping the world together by thinking about it. You are not preventing anything by staying alert. The world does not need your tension. It needs your presence. And right now, presence looks like rest. Your breath continues to move in slow waves, in and out. You do not need to guide it. You only need to feel it. Feel how it arrives. Feel how it softens. Feel how it leaves, without taking anything from you. Your breath does not demand. It gives. Every inhale brings in life. Every exhale releases what is no longer needed. You don't have to release perfectly. You don't have to relax perfectly. You don't have to sleep perfectly. There is no test here. Nothing to earn. Just the tide, and the quiet, and you. If emotions rise, let them rise like waves. Let them swell. Let them break. Let them fade. You are not drowning. You are floating. You were made to float. Your body remembers how to rest even when your mind forgets. Your heart remembers how to soften even when your thoughts are tight. Your breath remembers how to return you to yourself, even when you feel distant. You are not lost. You are simply between waves. Take another slow breath, a breath that belongs only to you. Feel how the air enters. Feel how the chest opens. Feel how the body receives the world without effort. You do not have to try to be calm. Calmness comes when trying stops. Let yourself simply be. As you rest here, the world continues around you. The tides move. The moon pulls. The stars breathe light across the dark. You are part of that same motion. You are not separate from the universe. You are shaped by the same forces, moved by the same rhythms, carried by the same quiet intelligence. There is a softness in being part of something so vast. You do not need to understand it. You only need to feel it. Let the body sink a little deeper. Let the breath lengthen without force. Let your mind begin to drift the way water drifts when wind fades. You are safe to rest. You are safe to soften. You are safe to let go. Nothing is waiting for you right now. Nothing is required from you. The world will still be there when morning comes. But tonight is not about the world. Tonight is about you. You are allowed to be quiet. You are allowed to be soft. You are allowed to rest in the warmth of your own existence. The tide inside you will continue to move as gently as the tide of the sea. There is nothing you must hold, nothing you must solve, nothing you must fix before sleep. This moment is enough. You are enough. Stay here, breathing slow, breathing soft, floating in the quiet tide within. Sleep will come, not because you chase it, but because you finally stop chasing. Just rest, just breathe, just be. The world is breathing with you. Silence has a shape, not an empty one, not hollow, not cold. Silence has form like a soft blanket laid over the world, like mist resting over a still lake, like dusk settling gently across the horizon. Silence is not the absence of sound. It is the place where sound comes to rest, where everything that has moved finally becomes still. You are entering that place now. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out of you. No control, no direction, just release. The world around you is beginning to soften. Edges blur. Thoughts loosen their grip. Your body begins to feel heavier, as if sinking into something warm and deep. This is not sleep yet, but the space just before sleep. The space where silence begins to take shape. You may notice the quiet behind your thoughts, a soft space, a resting space. You are safe inside it. You do not have to think right now. Your mind can simply observe, like watching clouds move, like watching waves drift, like watching light settle across a room without touching anything. Silence is gentle. It will not rush you. It will not demand anything from you. It only asks you to be here. Let your breath slow just a little, not because you are trying, but because the body is remembering. You have been here before, in the quiet, in the soft, in the stillness that lives beneath every moment of your life. Even when your days were loud, even when your thoughts were heavy, even when your heart was fast, there was always a quiet space beneath it all. Like deep water beneath a churning wave. Still, calm, enough. You are touching that water now. Let your hands rest where they are. Let your shoulders sink. Let your jaw loosen. Let the muscles around your eyes soften. You don't need to hold anything in place. The silence will hold it for you. Inside you there is a room with no walls. A room wide enough for every feeling, every memory, every version of you that you have ever been. This room is lit by a soft glow that never goes out. Not bright, gentle, like a candle burning in a quiet night. You can enter this room at any time, but it is easiest to find it in moments like this, when the world is slow, when the breath is soft, when the heart is calm. The silence is welcoming you back. If thoughts appear, let them appear. Don't push them away. Don't reach for them. Just watch them pass. Thoughts are like birds crossing a twilight sky. They do not stay. They do not belong to you. They simply move. You do not need to follow them. You only need to stay here, with the softness, with the quiet, with the warm shape of silence settling around you. Take another breath, in and out. Feel how the silence moves closer, not enclosing, embracing, supporting, holding. Nothing is being taken from you. Nothing is being lost. You are simply becoming lighter, like dust settling, like snow resting on a field, like light dimming at the end of day. This is the moment where the body begins to drift. The space between thoughts grows wider. The mind stops trying to solve. The heart stops trying to explain. The breath stops trying to prove. Silence does not ask for effort. It only asks for presence. You are allowed to be small in this moment. You are allowed to rest without reason. You are allowed to be held by something larger than yourself. You do not need to have answers. You do not need to have clarity. You do not need to have control. Silence does not need you to be prepared. It only needs you to be here. Let yourself drift a little, not away, not lost, just drifting inward, into the soft room, into the still water, into the shape of silence inside your chest. Your breath moves like a slow tide. Your heart beats like a distant drum. Your thoughts move like shadows passing across a wall. You are here, fully here, and that is enough. You are not falling asleep. You are being carried into sleep. There is nothing to do now, nothing to hold on to, nothing to fix, nothing to remember. Silence remembers for you. Rest in it. Rest with it. Rest inside it. You are safe. You are warm. You are drifting. You are home. Stay here, breathing slow, breathing soft, letting the silence take its shape around you. Sleep will come soon. You do not need to search for it. It is already on its way. It knows exactly where you are. Just stay. Just breathe. Just rest. There is something ancient about water. Not ancient in the way of time, but ancient in the way of memory. Before you spoke, before you thought, before you breathed your first breath of air, you floated. You lived in warmth and water suspended, held supported, without effort or strain. Your first experience of existence was to be carried, and somewhere inside you, that memory has never left. Take a slow breath in and let it drift out. No direction, no control, just a soft exhale into the quiet. Your body remembers what it feels like to float, even now, even when life has felt heavy, even when you have been tired, even when you have felt like you were carrying too much for too long. There is still a part of you that knows how to let go, how to rest, how to be held. Imagine for a moment that your body is surrounded by warm water, not deep, not dark, just enough. Water that supports you completely. Water that lifts you without effort. Water that knows exactly how to carry your weight. You don't need to hold yourself up. You don't need to stabilize. You don't need to perform strength. Just float. Let your muscles soften. Let your tongue rest in your mouth. Let your eyes grow heavy. Let your ribs expand and fall without thought. Water moves in slow currents. It never rushes. It never forces its way forward. It simply follows the shape of things. Your breath can do the same. In and out, like a tide returning to shore. In the dream of water, there is no urgency, no noise, no pressure to be anything more than what you already are. There is only warmth, only buoyancy, only ease. Your body was made to float. Your mind was made to drift. Your heart was made to rest. Let the water hold you now. Feel the weight of your body releasing bit by bit into something that will not let you fall. You have held yourself for so long. You can set it down tonight. The world can wait. The current will carry you. If thoughts appear, let them move like ripples, soft, wide, dissolving into the surface. Thoughts do not need to be followed. They do not need to be corrected. They do not need to be solved. They are simply waves, and waves pass. Take another slow breath, in and out. Water remembers every shore it has ever touched. And you too are full of memory. Memories of warmth, memories of tenderness, memories of being safe. Even if you do not recall them, your body does. The body is older than thought, older than worry, older than fear. The body knows how to rest. Sometimes the mind forgets, but the body remembers. Let your breath move like water. Let your thoughts move like waves. Let your awareness drift like light across the surface. There is nothing to do now, nothing to hold, nothing to maintain. You are already floating. Feel how the body sinks just a little, not heavy, just grounded, supported. Warm water holds everything gently, even stones, even weight, even sorrow. There is room here for everything you have felt. Nothing is too much for this ocean. Nothing is too heavy. Nothing is too deep. All of it can rest. You can rest. If your mind drifts, let it drift. If your breathing slows, let it slow. If your awareness softens, let it soften. You are not losing control. You are returning to ease. You are not disappearing. You are dissolving into peace. The ocean does not ask you to understand it. It only asks you to float. And sleep works the same way. You do not need to reach for it. You do not need to coax it forward. You do not need to clear your mind first. Sleep arrives when you stop reaching, like water rising around you, warm and slow, like twilight settling behind your eyes, like the tide touching your chest and whispering, "You may rest now." Take one more soft breath and let it fall out of you like a sigh. Stay here, floating, drifting, held. You are not alone in the water. You are not lost in it. You are part of it. The dream of water is the first home you ever knew. And tonight, you are allowed to return. You are safe. You are warm. You are carried. You are home. Just float. Just breathe. Just rest. Sleep is already on its way. There is a moment just before sleep when the world begins to blur, not fade, not disappear, just soften, edges smooth, thoughts loosen. Time stops trying to move in straight lines. You are entering that place now. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out like a sigh. No direction, no effort, just release. Dreams do not arrive all at once. They come like mist, gathering quietly in the corners of your awareness. Soft at first, barely noticeable. Like the memory of something warm you once held close. Dreams are not separate from you. They rise from the same quiet water inside you that we touched in the last part. You are floating in that water still. Feel how your body rests now. Not heavy, not tense, just present in a gentle way. Like being cradled. Your breath continues to move without any guidance from you. In and out. The rhythm is familiar. Older than thought. Older than language. Older than your name. This is the rhythm that carries you into dreaming. You do not need to imagine anything. You do not need to visualize. Dreams know how to find you. All you need to do is be willing to be carried. Let the surface of your thoughts loosen just a little, the way sand loosens beneath warm water. You may begin to see shapes that are not quite solid, colors that do not belong to any objects, sounds without source. A feeling of almost remembering. Let it happen. Dreams do not need to make sense. They do not speak in logic. They speak in familiarity, in warmth, in the language of the body, the language of memory, without words. There is no need to hold on to anything that appears. Just watch. If you see a light, let it glow. If you see a shoreline, let it expand. If you see a sky, let it open. The dreaming mind does not force. It allows. You are not creating the dream. You are receiving it. Breathe, softly, slowly, as if the air itself is resting. Dreams are not weightless. They have weight, but not the kind that pulls you down. The weight of dreams is the weight of belonging, a familiar blanket, a remembered voice, the feeling of being held even when no one is there. This is the weight that keeps you from drifting away, the weight that keeps you here in your own body even as your mind wanders. You are not leaving yourself. You are returning to the deepest part of yourself, the part that remembers joy without needing explanation, the part that remembers safety without needing proof, the part that remembers love without needing a name. Let your body sink a little deeper now. The bed beneath you holds you. The air around you holds you. Your breath holds you. You have carried yourself through so many days, so many hours of thought, so many moments of effort. You do not have to carry anything right now. Let the weight fall away, the weight of being alert, the weight of planning, the weight of trying. Dreams will hold you now. Take another soft breath, in and out. Imagine your thoughts drifting like petals on the surface of the water you are floating in. They do not sink. They do not cling. They simply move in gentle circles. This is how the mind releases, not by erasing, not by pushing, but by loosening. You do not have to choose what to let go of. Your body will release what is ready to be released. There is a kindness in this process, a quiet intelligence, a deep knowing. The body remembers how to heal. The mind remembers how to rest. The heart remembers how to soften, even if you have forgotten, especially when you have forgotten. Let this remembering happen. You may begin to feel a slight warmth behind your eyelids, a glow, a softness, a gentle dimming of the world. This is the threshold, the place where waking loosens and dreaming begins to rise. You are safe to cross it. You are safe to drift. Nothing in this moment requires your protection. Nothing in this moment requires your attention. Nothing in this moment requires your strength. You are held. Your breath continues to guide you, steady, gentle, sure, in and out. You do not need to follow it. You only need to feel it. The world outside can wait. The day can wait. Every thought, every worry, every task, they can rest too. The night is not here to take anything from you. It is here to give something back. The softness, the warmth, the floating, the remembering. Dreams are the body's way of returning to peace. Let yourself drift a little deeper now. The water is warm. The night is quiet. Your breath is slow. There is no rush, no destination, only this. The moment before sleep, the moment of letting go, the moment of release. Stay here, floating, resting, soft. The dreams are waiting, and they know the way. There is a moment in every night when darkness stops being dark, not because the sun rises, and not because something awakens, but because something inside you begins to remember light. You are arriving at that moment now. You are not waking up. You are not returning to thinking. Nothing sharp or loud is coming back. This is a gentle return, a soft presence, a warm glow. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out like a quiet sigh. You do not need to deepen the breath. You do not need to guide it. Just allow it to move the way light moves slowly, naturally, without effort. Inside your chest, there is a small glow, not bright, not intense, just enough. A warmth resting behind your ribs, the memory of the Sunday. Not the sun you see in the sky, but the sun your body remembers before you knew language, before you knew time. The sun of being alive, the sun of being held, the sun of simply existing. Let that warmth expand. the way dawn expands across a quiet horizon. No rush, no urgency, only unfolding. Your breath moves in glowing waves, in and out. Your heart beats like a soft drum in a distant valley. Your body rests as though floating still in the dream water from before. The light does not ask you to rise. It does not ask you to move. It only asks you to feel. Feel the warmth gathering slowly around your chest, your neck, your face. Feel how the body responds to it without instruction, without thought. This is the return to light, not a waking, a remembering. The world inside you is vast, and for a long time you have lived in only a small part of it, the part filled with motion, with tasks, with thoughts, with noise. But there is another part, the part filled with quiet light, the part filled with softness, the part filled with rest. You are entering that part now. Breathe, slowly, gently, as if your breath were made of light itself, in and out. Let the warmth travel down your arms, your hands, your fingertips. Let it soften your belly, your spine, the space behind your heart. Let it reach your legs, your knees, your feet, your toes. There is no part of you that does not deserve softness. There is no part of you that is outside the reach of warmth. There is no part of you that has ever been separate from light. Even in the heaviest moments, even in the darkest seasons, even when you felt small or lost or overwhelmed, the light inside you never went out. It only dimmed to protect you. It is safe for it to return now. You do not have to call it. You do not have to force it. You do not have to reach for it. It is already rising like morning. Your body knows how to return to light. Your mind knows how to open. Your heart knows how to soften. You are not learning. You are remembering. Take another slow inhale and let it fall out softly. Thoughts may still be drifting like clouds moving across a pale sky. Let them drift. Do not follow. Do not touch. There is nowhere to go. There is nothing to fix. You are already where you need to be. The dream water is still beneath you. The silence is still around you. The warmth is rising within you. All of them move together like a tide made of light. This is the return to yourself. Not the self shaped by expectation. Not the self burdened by responsibility. Not the self trying to be enough. The deeper self, the original self. The self that knows how to rest. The self that knows how to trust. The self that knows how to simply be. Let the warmth expand just a little more. Soft, steady, easy. You do not need to hold on to it. Light does not need to be held. It simply remains. This is not a brightness you must maintain. This is a warmth that lives inside you. You are the home of this light, and the light is the home of your rest. Your breath continues to move, in and out, as if you are being breathed by something larger than yourself. You do not need to control anything here. You do not need to try for anything here. You are being carried. The night does not end. It just softens, becomes lighter, more spacious, more open, like the sky before dawn. You may fall asleep here. You may drift deeper. You may stay in the gentle glow for as long as you need. Sleep is not leaving. Sleep is settling more fully around you. The light inside you and the darkness around you are not opposites. They belong to each other. They hold each other. They complete each other. You are whole in this moment. Not striving, not reaching, not trying. Just here, just warm, just resting. You are safe. You are home. You are held. Let yourself drift now softly, quietly, into whatever comes next. Sleep will take you the rest of the way. There is a quiet that follows light. Not silence, not emptiness, but a gentle settling after something bright has passed through. It is the feeling of warmth lingering on the skin, long after the sun has slipped behind the horizon. The echo of a memory you don't need to hold on to because it remains on its own. You are in that quiet now. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out naturally as though the air itself is resting. You are not rising from sleep. You are not returning to the world. You are simply drifting into a softer layer of being. The light you touched before has settled inside your chest, not glowing outward, not shining for others, but resting within you like a warm stone held between gentle palms, a steady presence, a quiet warmth, a reminder that you are here. Your breath moves around that warmth like waves around a small island, in and out. No urgency, no effort, just a rhythm as ancient as your heartbeat. There is no need to awaken yet. There is no need to open. This is the part of the night where awareness is soft and the body is completely at ease. Thoughts may drift in the way birds drift across a pale morning sky. Let them drift. Do not call to them. Do not follow. The space around you is wide now, not dark, not light, something in between. A gentle twilight that asks nothing of you. You are allowed to rest inside this space. You are allowed to be simple here. Uncomplicated, unburdened. There is no identity to maintain, no story to hold, no role to play. You are simply a presence, a quiet presence, a warm presence, a presence that belongs. Let your breath soften further, as though the world breathes through you, in and out. Your body knows how to be here. It recognizes this stillness. It remembers this quiet. It trusts this warmth. You are not practicing relaxation. You are remembering it, like remembering how to float, how to exhale, how to let the world be the world without holding it. There is a horizon inside you, a gentle one, a wide one, a horizon that glows without light. This is the afterglow, the part of you that remains when everything else falls away. You do not need to interpret it. You do not need to explain it. You do not need to understand it. Just feel it. Feel the warmth expanding in your chest, like golden water swaying with the tide. Feel your shoulders loosen, as though someone has lifted a weight you didn't realize you were carrying. Feel your jaw soften, your eyelids rest heavy, your hands still. You do not have to hold your body up. The earth is holding you. Take another slow breath, gentle and natural. Your mind can stay half asleep here. Your awareness can remain soft. This is not a place of decisions, not a place of planning, not a place of effort. This is a place of being, just being, without needing to be more, without needing to achieve, without needing to deserve. Your existence is enough. Feel how the warmth spreads now into the space behind your heart, into your throat, into the back of your neck, a soft wave of peace. This is the return that does not require movement or change or readiness. You are not preparing for anything. You are already where you are meant to be. Stay here, breathing slow, breathing soft, breathing with the world, not against it. You are safe to rest. The night is holding you. The quiet is holding you. The warmth inside you is holding you. There is nothing left to do. Just breathe. Just rest. Just exist in the softness. You are here, and here is enough. Stay, drifting gently, held gently, in the quiet that comes after the light. There is a pull inside you, not a force that drags or demands or holds you down, but a gentle gravity, the kind that gathers everything back to its center. This is the gravity of being, the quiet center of yourself that has been here long before any thought, long before any worry, long before any version of you that the world has ever seen. Take a slow breath in and let it release, softly. Your body knows the way back to this center. It has always known, even when you felt scattered, overwhelmed, lost in many directions at once. Your center remained untouched, still, steady, waiting for you to return. You are returning now, not by effort, not by focus, not by trying to calm yourself, but simply by resting. The heart of gravity lives beneath the surface of everything you feel, below the thoughts, below the emotions, below the stories your mind has woven over the years. It is the quiet presence that remains when all of those things soften. Let your breath move again, in and out. There is no rush, no expectation, no pace you must follow. Gravity is patient. It never forces. It simply invites. Your body responds to gravity by relaxing downward, not collapsing, but letting itself be held. Notice how your weight rests now, how the bed or the ground beneath you supports you without asking anything in return. You do not have to lift yourself. You do not have to hold yourself upright. You are already supported. Let your shoulders fall just a little deeper. Let your back soften. Let your breath flow without direction. You are safe to release. There is nothing you must hold together in this moment. The world does not need your tension. The night does not ask you to stay alert. Your body does not need your control. Everything can simply settle, like sand settling on the ocean floor, like snow drifting quietly onto the earth, like leaves falling into still water. This is not falling. This is returning. Take another slow breath and feel how the body softens around the exhale. Thoughts may still appear, and that is all right. Thoughts are like birds in a wide sky. They pass, they circle, they move on. Gravity does not chase them. Gravity waits. You do not need to silence your mind. You do not need to push your thoughts away. Just let them float. Let them drift. Let them soften. You are sinking into a deeper layer of stillness now, a layer where time slows and the body becomes heavy in the most comforting way, a heaviness that feels like being held, like being wrapped in warmth, like being returned to yourself. This heaviness is not burden. It is grounding, the quiet truth that you belong to your body, and your body belongs to the earth, and the earth belongs to something vast and gentle and wise. You are part of that. You always have been. There is no separation here, no distance to close, no effort required to connect. Connection is your natural state. Let yourself rest in that. Feel the slow pulse inside your chest. Not fast, not loud, just steady. The heartbeat is the body's way of speaking without words. It says, "You are here, you are alive, and you are safe." You do not have to earn this heartbeat. You do not have to deserve it. It moves because life moves you. Let the rhythm soothe you now. Soft, consistent, patient. The heart of gravity lives there, in that quiet rhythm. The place where your breath meets your pulse, where your inner ocean moves with the tide of your chest. You are not trying to relax anymore. Relaxation is happening to you, naturally, effortlessly. As sleep draws closer, the mind loosens, the body softens, the breath slows. Gravity holds you, not tightly, not possessively, but with the gentle assurance of the earth under your feet, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the quiet of night wrapping around your shoulders. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to let go. You are allowed to stop carrying the day. Nothing is required of you now. Nothing needs to be solved. Nothing needs to be prepared for. The world will wait, but your body does not need to. Take another breath, a soft one, the kind that drifts more than it moves. Notice how the exhale feels like sinking deeper into a warm bed, a safe room, a place that knows your name without needing to ask for it. You are resting inside your own presence. No expectation, no pressure, just being. Gravity holds the stars in place. Gravity guides the moon in its orbit. Gravity shapes the tides and the mountains and the paths of galaxies. And the same gravity holds you, not one separate from the universe, but one shaped by the same laws, the same rhythm, the same quiet intelligence. You are not small. You are not separate. You are part of everything. And everything is holding you now. Stay here, resting, breathing, sinking softly into the heart of gravity. You are safe. You are warm. You are home. Sleep is very close now. Let yourself drift. You do not need to do anything. Sleep will come to you. Just stay. Just breathe. Just be. The heart of gravity will carry you the rest of the way. There is a language that does not use words, a language the body speaks when the mind grows quiet, a language older than thought, older than memory, older than naming the world. This is the language of sleep. You do not need to learn it. You already know it. Your body remembers. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out softly, like a feather settling on warm air. Sleep begins not with closing the eyes, but with surrendering the need to hold the world in your hands. You do not need to hold anything now, not your thoughts, not your day, not your plans, not your feelings. Everything can rest. Your breath continues to move for you. Your heartbeat continues to guide you. Your body continues to know what to do without a single instruction from your mind. You are safe to let go. Imagine your mind as a quiet room. No furniture, no noise, just space. Thoughts may enter this room, but they do not stay. They pass through like shadows on a wall, soft, without weight. There is nothing to follow, nothing to hold, nothing to respond to. The body does not ask for understanding. The body asks for rest. Take another gentle breath, in and out. Feel how the breath rocks you, like slow waves against the shore of your chest. Not pushing, not pulling, just moving. This is one of the languages of sleep, the rhythm of breathing. You do not control it. You simply allow it. Now notice the heaviness in your limbs. A warm weight, a comforting weight, like a soft blanket draped across your body. This heaviness is not tiredness. It is release. The body giving itself back to the earth. The muscles loosening their hold. The bones resting into support. You are not falling. You are being held. This is another language of sleep, the language of surrender. You do not need to do anything with it. Just feel it. Your eyelids grow heavier, not forced, just naturally wanting to rest. Let them be heavy. Let them soften. Let them close if they haven't already. There is nothing you need to see right now. The world can wait in silence. Sleep is not the absence of awareness. It is the return to the deepest part of awareness, the part that exists before thought, the part that exists even when dreams fade, the part that simply is. You are touching that part now. Your breath continues, in and out, slow, warm, steady. Imagine each inhale as a small light, soft, golden, quiet, entering the body, and each exhale as a gentle dimming, a release, a melting. You do not need to picture anything clearly. This is not visualization. This is sensation, feeling, memory of the body. Sleep speaks in feeling, warmth, softness, weight, stillness. Let the warmth expand in your chest. Let it drift outward, like a slow sunrise spreading across water. Let it reach your shoulders, easing them, lowering them, releasing what they have carried. Let it travel down your arms, to your hands, to your fingertips. Your hands do not need to hold anything tonight. Let the warmth move down your spine, each vertebra softening like stones warmed by the Sunday, down to your hips, letting them settle, down your legs heavy in a way that feels safe, down to your feet where the warmth pools and rests. Your entire body is speaking the language of sleep now, not trying, not reaching, just responding, just remembering. Sleep is not separate from you. It is not something you must chase. It is not outside of you. Sleep rises from within you the way quiet rises after a deep exhale, the way dusk rises when the day has finished its final breath. You are already drifting. If dreams begin to form at the edges of your awareness, let them form. If images appear out of nowhere, let them appear. If there is a gentle sense of somewhere, not here, not there, let yourself drift toward it. Do not try to understand. Dreams are not meant to be understood. They are meant to be felt. Your body is sinking deeper now. Your breath is softer. Your heartbeat slower. You are safe. You are warm. You are resting. There is no need to return to thought. No need to open the mind. No need to awaken anything. Everything is already happening exactly as it should. You are entering the softest part of night, the part where the world falls quiet and the self becomes light. Here you do not carry yourself. You are carried. Here you do not guide. You are guided. Here you do not search. You simply find yourself floating in stillness. Stay here, breathing slow, breathing soft, breathing without effort. Sleep understands you. Sleep knows you. Sleep has been waiting for you. You are close now, very close. Let yourself drift. Let yourself dissolve. Let yourself rest. You are safe. You are held. You are home. Sleep. There is a space between waking and dreaming, a place where thought loosens but does not disappear, where the world grows softer but does not yet fade. You are entering that space now. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out gently, not pushing, not guiding, just allowing. In this space, everything is light. Not light that shines, but light that glows. Light that rests the way dawn rests against the horizon before the sun rises. Here the boundaries are thin, the edge between memory and imagination, the edge between presence and drifting, the edge between here and somewhere else entirely. You do not need to choose where to go. You do not need to decide. This is the space where movement happens by itself. Your breath will guide you, in and out, slow, steady, soft. You may notice shapes appearing that do not fully form. Soft outlines, hints of color, the impression of places you've never been but somehow recognize. This is the echo between worlds. Thoughts do not speak here. They hum. The world does not show itself sharply. It shimmers. The self does not hold identity. It floats. You are not leaving your body. You are not stepping away from yourself. You are simply opening a door that has always been there. A door your waking mind cannot see, but your dreaming mind knows well. The body remains still, safe, warm. The breath continues to move, gentle, slow. The mind becomes wide like a sky without edges. This is where dreams gather before they take shape. Imagine the quietest sound you can, the soft hum beneath silence, the almost sound of your own presence. That is the echo that exists between one world and the next. You are not here to chase it. You are here to feel it. Let your breath soften again, fading just slightly into effortless motion. Sleep is very near now, but we are not hurrying. We are drifting. We are floating. Imagine standing at the edge of a shoreline where the water is still and warm, night sky above, stars reflected on the surface so perfectly that you cannot tell which is sky and which is ocean. You are standing in the place where two worlds touch, and there is no need to choose one. You can belong to both. You already do. The echo between worlds is not a sound. It is a feeling, a memory of something soft, a familiarity that cannot be named, a warmth that does not come from the body, but from something deeper. Perhaps you have felt it before, in the seconds before sleep, when the mind drifts and the heart loosens its hold on the day. Perhaps you have felt it watching early morning light filter through curtains when everything is quiet and the world feels new. Perhaps you have felt it in moments of stillness, when you were not searching for anything. This is that feeling returned. Let yourself lean into it. There is no fear here, no tension, no need to protect, no need to guard. You are not crossing into another world. You are expanding into the fullness of your own. You are not becoming something else. You are remembering something you have always been. Take a slow breath and exhale softly. The air moves like water. The body floats without effort. The mind rests like a feather on a quiet tide. The echo grows warmer, closer, softer. You are not hearing it with your ears. You are hearing it with the part of you that feels without needing to understand. This part of you is ancient, gentle, wise. It knows how to sleep. It knows how to dream. It knows how to heal without instruction. You can trust it. Let your awareness drift now, not outward, not upward, but inward, like walking slowly into a room made of light, not bright light, soft light, warm light, the kind of light that wraps around you like a blanket or a memory or a voice you once loved. There is no direction here, no path, no destination, only space, only warmth, only presence. You are resting inside yourself. Your breath continues, in and out. Every exhale melts you deeper. Every inhale holds you gently. You may feel your body becoming very light, as though you are no longer lying down but floating. This is the echo carrying you. You are not trying to sleep. You are not waiting for sleep. You are not looking for sleep. You are becoming sleep. Soft, warm, slow. Let the world blur now. Let the edges soften. Let the space widen. Let your awareness loosen like silk slipping through open hands. You are safe to drift. You are safe to fall quiet. You are safe to enter the dream. The echo between worlds will carry you across. Sleep is waiting, not far, not distant, very close, just beyond the next breath. Let it come. Let yourself go. Let yourself rest. You are held. You are warm. You are safe. You are home. Drift now, into silence, into warmth, into sleep. There is a structure to your breath, a shape. Not made of walls or edges, not something you can see or touch, but something you can feel. Your breath is the architecture of your body's quiet. The way the inhale rises and the exhale softens, it creates a home for rest to enter. Take a gentle breath in and let it drift out slowly. No pressure, no control, just allowing. Your breath has been with you from the very beginning, before you spoke, before you remembered, before you knew the world. Breathing is the first thing you ever did on your own, and the body has never forgotten how. You do not need to try to breathe. Your breath is already happening. All you are doing now is noticing the softness of it. Feel the inhale, not deep but natural like warm air rolling in from a quiet shore. Feel the exhale, not forced, but falling like petals drifting to the ground. This is the foundation of rest. Your breath is a doorway, a threshold, a passage between waking and dreaming. You are already walking through it. Let your inhale rise gently, not to fill you, but to meet you. Let your exhale release, not to empty you, but to soften you. Breath does not aim. Breath does not hurry. Breath does not try. Breath allows, in and out. This is the architecture of ease. Your body right now is organizing itself around the breath. Your heart slows, your muscles loosen, your thoughts quiet, your senses soften. The body is preparing for deep sleep without any command from your mind. You can trust this. Take another slow breath, in and out. Notice how the breath touches the chest like a small wave touching sand. Notice how the breath touches the ribs, expanding them gently like morning light opening a window. Notice how the breath touches the belly, a slow tide rising, a slow tide falling. Nothing to correct, nothing to adjust. This is perfect as it is. Your breath is designing a sanctuary inside you, a place with no urgency, no effort, no sharpness, only warmth, only softness, only quiet. Your awareness is resting closer now, not thinking, not analyzing, just feeling. You may sense your body growing heavier, a heaviness that feels safe, like sinking into warm sand, like being wrapped in blankets, like the earth holding you. This heaviness is not fatigue, it is trust. Trust in rest. Trust in stillness. Trust in yourself. Let the breath continue slow and even, in and out. Each breath draws you deeper inward, not into darkness, but into warmth. The kind of warmth that comes from being safe. The kind of warmth that comes from knowing you don't need to hold anything. Not now, not here. Your breath is the softest kind of architecture. The kind without walls, without edges, without anything that confines. A home that forms around you wherever you are. A home you carry inside you. A home that asks nothing of you except that you rest. Take another slow inhale and let it fade out. Everything is slowing now. Thoughts soften, senses dim, the world grows distant. You are not disappearing, you are returning. Returning to the quiet center of yourself. The place untouched by the day. The place untouched by time. The place untouched by effort. The place that simply is. Your breath guides you there, steady, gentle, sure. Notice the simplicity of this moment. You do not need to know what time it is. You do not need to know what happens tomorrow. You do not need to solve anything. You are not needed anywhere except here. Here where the breath moves slow. Here where the muscles soften. Here where the body remembers how to rest. Sleep is not something you must reach. Sleep is something that arrives when the body no longer needs to be awake, and your body is ready. Take one more breath, soft, slow. Let it fall out like dusk settling over the horizon. Your thoughts are fading now, not gone, just far away, quiet, unimportant. You are floating, held by the rhythm of your own breathing. The architecture of rest is complete. You are safe, you are warm, you are carried. There is nothing left to do. Just breathe, just drift, just rest. Sleep is already here. Let yourself fall gently into it. You are home. There is a place inside you where time does not move. Not forward, not backward, just still. A quiet clearing, a gentle opening, a small garden made of memory, breath, and light. You are stepping into that place now. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out softly. The air here is warm, not hot, just warm enough to feel like being held, like sunlight resting on your skin long after the sun has set. The ground beneath you is soft, not earth, not sand, something in between, like walking across moss that remembers every step and forgives all weight. There is no path here, no direction to follow. The garden forms around you as you breathe, in and out. You are not moving through the garden. The garden is unfolding around you, petal by petal, leaf by leaf, moment by moment. There are trees here, tall, slow, ancient. Their branches hold the quiet, the way a mother holds a sleeping child. The leaves do not rustle, they whisper, a sound like I know you, I have always known you. You are safe here. You feel it more than hear it. Your breath deepens, not because you try, but because the garden remembers how to breathe for you. This is the place you have touched many times without words for it. The pause between thoughts, the warm silence before tears, the stillness after laughing, the quiet just before sleep. This garden is the part of you that has never been rushed or frightened or overwhelmed. The part of you that has always been gentle. You walk further without effort, and the light around you softens. It is not sunlight. It is memory light. A glow that comes from inside your chest and touches the world around you with warmth. In this place, nothing is too heavy. Nothing is too loud. Nothing demands to be solved. Time loosens here. It stretches like honey. It drifts like fog. It rests like breath. Take another gentle inhale and release. You may notice flowers opening as you pass, not because they need your attention, but because they recognize your presence. Their petals are made of quiet colors: soft, gold, warm, rose, silver, blue, the color of water, reflecting early morning sky. You do not need to touch them. Just being near them lets them bloom. The garden responds to ease. The more gently you breathe, the more the world around you opens. This is how you know you are safe here. There is a small stream ahead, but it does not move fast. It flows the way time flows in dreams, slow, circular, endlessly returning to itself. You kneel beside it, not physically but with awareness, and watch the water drift. Each ripple moves as if guided by something unseen and loving. You realize that the water is breathing too, in and out, just like you. And suddenly, you understand something, not with the mind, but with the heart. You have never been separate from the world that holds you. The garden is not outside you. It is inside you. It has always been inside you. You are the one who grew it. With every gentle moment, with every quiet kindness, with every time you allowed yourself to rest, even when you didn't know how, you have been building this garden your whole life. Even in pain, even in confusion, even in struggle, especially then, because the heart grows most softly in the places it has been most tender. Take another breath, in and out. The air in the garden moves differently. It doesn't rush into your lungs. It drifts, like it already belongs there. Your chest loosens, your jaw relaxes, your tongue rests, your hands soften. There is no fight left in the body, no resistance, no tension needing to be held. The garden is holding you. You notice now that everything here breathes with you. The trees rise and fall with your inhale and exhale. The stream expands and softens with your breath. Even the petals open slowly in the same rhythm. It is all the same movement. Everything in this garden is the same breath. There is no separation between you and this place. You are not visiting the garden. You are remembering it. This is the part of you that time cannot touch. The part of you untouched by fear, untouched by pressure, untouched by the world's noise. The part of you that simply is. Let yourself rest here, not as a visitor, but as someone returning home. Take one more breath, slow, warm, gentle. The garden breathes with you. Your body grows heavier. Your mind grows softer. Your heart grows quieter. Sleep is very close now, very near. Resting at the edge of your awareness, like a warm hand reaching toward yours, you do not need to reach back. Sleep will meet you. Just stay here, in the soft light, in the warm air, in the garden that has always waited for you. You are safe. You are home. You are held. Let yourself drift. Let yourself rest. Let yourself sleep. The garden will remain. There is a way of remembering that does not use memory, a way of knowing that does not need words, a way of feeling that does not require explanation. It is the remembering of the heart, the kind that rises slowly like mist from warm water, soft, silent, natural. You are entering that remembrance now. Take a slow breath in and let it fall out gently. Here, the body does not try. It simply reveals. There is a mirror inside you, not a mirror of glass or reflection or identity, but a mirror made of presence. It reflects not what you see, but what you are. Not what the world has asked you to become, or what you have tried to hold, or the shapes you have learned to wear, but the part of you that existed before anything was asked of you at all. The part that was simply alive. Rest your breath here, soft, slow, settled. The mirror remembers you, not your story, not your mistakes, not your roles, not your responsibilities. It remembers your softness, your quiet, your warmth, your original self, the one who did not need to prove anything, the one who did not need to know what comes next, the one who simply was. You may feel something warm in your chest now, not emotion, not memory, but recognition. The body recognizing itself, the heart recognizing its own reflection. Take another slow breath, in and out. The mirror does not show images, it shows truth. Not dramatic truth, not loud truth, not truth that demands to be believed, just truth that rests, truth that says, you are still here, you have always been here. Nothing has taken you from yourself. Even in the moments when you felt lost, you were not gone. Even in the moments you felt broken, your core remained unbroken. Even when you forgot who you were, the mirror did not forget. You were simply tired. You have carried so much. More than anyone ever saw. More than you could ever explain. More than you realized at the time. And you kept going. Not because you were strong, but because something inside you softly refused to disappear. That quiet refusal was love. Your love for your own life, even when you could not feel it. The mirror remembers that love. Take another gentle breath. Allow your chest to rise and soften. You may notice a sense of warmth expanding now. It may feel like a glow, or a looseness, or a quiet sigh from somewhere deep inside. This is the body recognizing safety. Not safety from the world, but safety with yourself. The mirror that remembers does not judge what you have been. It does not replay what you regret. It does not measure you against who you wish to be. It only holds who you truly are beneath everything. A soft being, a warm being, a being who has always done the best they could with the heart they had. Let that truth rest in you. You are not someone who failed. You are someone who endured. You are not someone who stopped trying. You are someone who kept breathing, even when breathing was heavy. You are not someone who is missing something. You are someone who is returning to themselves. And return is not quick. It is not sharp. It is not dramatic. It is gentle, like this breath, in and out. Let the mirror show you your softness, not as something fragile, but as something real. Strength that does not need to be hard. Courage that does not need to be loud. Resilience that does not need to be announced. You have been carrying this softness your entire life. Even when the world asked you to harden. Even when the world asked you to hurry. Even when the world asked you to pretend. Your softness survived. This is what the mirror remembers, and it offers it back to you now without condition. You are allowed to rest in your own warmth. You are allowed to trust your own quiet. You are allowed to return to yourself without explanation. Take another breath, soft, slow. You do not need to understand anything right now. Understanding is the language of daylight. This is the language of night. Night does not explain. Night holds, and you are being held. Your thoughts can drift. Your body can sink. Your awareness can soften. You are safe here. You are seen here, not as a role, not as a shape, not as something to perform, but as someone who feels, someone who has loved, someone who has tried, someone who is still here. The mirror does not ask anything of you. It simply stays, like a gentle presence sitting beside your bed, breathing with you, quiet, steady, unmoving. You do not need to meet it. You do not need to rise to it. You do not need to shape yourself to it. You only need to rest. The mirror remembers. And it remembers softly. You are warm. You are safe. You are whole. Even now. Especially now. Let yourself drift. Let yourself dissolve. Let yourself sleep. The mirror will remain. There is a song inside you. Not one made of sound or chords or melody, but a song made of warmth. A song made of breath. A song made of everything you've ever known about comfort and safety and rest. It has no beginning and no ending. It simply is. And it has been playing inside you your entire life. Take a soft breath in and let it fall out slowly. You do not need to search for the song. You do not need to remember it. You do not need to listen for it. You are the song, the rhythm of your breath, the slow beat of your heart, the warmth in your chest. This is the song of returning. Returning to yourself. Returning to ease. Returning to the place inside you that has always known how to rest, even in the hardest seasons, even in the loudest moments, even when the world felt too sharp. This song kept playing, quietly, patiently, lovingly, waiting for you to hear it again. Take another slow breath and let it soften everything inside you. The song does not rush. The song does not ask you to hurry. The song does not pull you forward. It guides you the way a tide guides a drifting boat gently, steadily, without effort. There is no wrong way to rest, no perfect way to soften, no correct way to breathe. Every breath you take is enough. Every exhale brings you closer. Every moment you allow yourself to be still is a return. Feel how the body loosens now, the muscles around your neck, your shoulders, your arms. Feel how the breath moves easier, stretching just enough, falling just enough. Feel how your thoughts float, now, not gone, just distant, soft at the edges, like clouds dissolving at the horizon. You are returning, not to the day, not to the past, not to who you were when you felt heavy. You are returning to the quiet place inside you that has always been untouched, the part of you that has never been tired, the part of you that has never been afraid, the part of you that has always known how to be gentle. This song rises from that place. It is not loud. It does not need to be. It hums. It hums beneath thought. It hums beneath emotion. It hums beneath memory. It hums the way a heartbeat hums, steady, calm, unbroken. Take another soft breath, in and out. The song grows warmer now. You may feel it in your chest, a gentle expanding. You may feel it in your face, a softening around the eyes. You may feel it in your hands, a loosening, as though they are finally allowed to stop holding so much. There is no need to hold anything, not the day, not the world, not the past, not the future. The song holds you. Let the breath move like warm wind across a quiet field, slow, open, unhurried. There is a horizon inside you, and you are walking toward it gently, not with your feet, with your breath, with your softness, with your resting. The horizon is not a destination. It is a homecoming, a place you already know, a place you have already been, a place that never left you. It simply waited until you were ready to return. Take another slow breath. The song becomes even quieter now, so quiet that you do not hear it with your ears but with your skin, your ribs, the space behind your heart. This is the sound of being safe. Not safe from something, just safe. Safe to rest, safe to breathe, safe to be soft, safe to let go. Let the breath loosen even more. Like exhaling into warm water, let the mind drift, not away, just deeper inward, into the warmth, into the quiet, into yourself. You are not falling asleep. You are being carried into sleep, gently, lovingly, effortlessly. There is nothing you need to do. Sleep is already here, floating at the edges of your awareness, softening everything, holding everything, cradling everything. The song of returning is guiding you there. You can let go now. You can rest now. You can sleep now. Your body is ready. Your mind is quiet. Your breath is steady. The song continues. You are safe. You are warm. You are home. Let yourself sink into that warmth. Let yourself dissolve into that quiet. Let yourself drift into sleep, as softly as falling into light. You are held. You are loved. You are returning. Rest now. Sleep is here. There is a distance inside light, a space that is neither near nor far, but something in between. The space you feel when your eyes are closed, and yet you can still sense brightness. Not from the outside world, but from within. You are entering that space now. Take a slow breath in, and let it fall out as gently as your body wishes. This is not the light that wakes. This is not the light that illuminates. This is the light that rests. The light that lingers after day has passed. The light that softens after memory fades. The light that remains when everything else has let go. It does not ask to be seen. It only asks to be felt. You can already feel it. A faint warmth behind the closed eyes. A slow glow behind the ribs. A soft pulse deep in the chest. This is the distance within light. Not a space you travel across, but a space your awareness gently sinks into. Take another breath. Soft, slow, quiet. You are not losing the world. The world is simply growing farther away like a shoreline disappearing behind morning fog. You do not need the world right now. You only need the warmth, the breath, the soft glow that lives inside you. Your body is very still now, heavy, in a way that feels safe, like sinking into warm sand or resting under a familiar blanket. Your breath does not rise sharply. It rolls, it drifts. It moves the way light moves when it reflects on water at dusk, in and out, barely noticeable, barely changing anything, just enough. You are floating in a space that has no edges. There is no here. There is no there. There is only softness, only breath, only warmth. This is the dream before the dream. The quiet before sleep claims you fully. The space where the mind begins to dissolve into something vast and gentle and safe. You do not need to follow your thoughts anymore. Let them drift. Let them blur. Let them slide away like distant stars fading into morning haze. Thoughts do not matter here. Words do not matter here. Meaning does not matter here. There is only light. A soft, quiet, internal light. The kind that fills the body the way warm water fills a tide pool. You may feel the edges of your body begin to blur. Your hands no longer held. Your shoulders no longer lifted. Your legs no longer separate from the surface beneath you. Everything is becoming one shape, one warmth, one presence. You are not disappearing. You are becoming whole. Take another slow breath. The light expands slightly, not brighter, just wider, softer. It reaches your chest, your throat, your face, your scalp. It moves downward. Your belly warms. Your hips loosen. Your legs soften. Your feet melt into stillness. There is no tension left. Even the small muscles you never noticed have finally released. This is what deep rest feels like. This is what it feels like to trust your body. This is what it feels like to be safe. There is no fear here. No weight, no memory trying to speak, no thoughts trying to return. Only light floating inside you. The distance within light is not emptiness. It is fullness so complete that you do not need to add anything to it. You are not searching anymore. You are not reaching. You are not holding. You are simply being, and being is enough. Take another breath. So small, it is almost not a breath at all. You may notice that your awareness is beginning to drift in slow waves, like sliding gently beneath warm water, like sinking into a dream without needing to see it. You do not need to know where you are going. The dream knows. You do not need to guide the breath. The breath knows. You do not need to hold the body. The body knows. Everything inside you knows how to rest. You are simply allowing it. The light continues to expand into something wider than the body, wider than the room, wider than the night. Not outward, but inward. You are floating in your own warmth. No separation, no story, no effort, only rest. You can let go now, completely. The breath will continue. The body will soften deeper. The mind will dissolve gently into silence. Sleep is here, not arriving, already present, waiting for you with open, quiet hands. There is nothing left to hold, nothing left to think, nothing left to remember, nothing left to become. You are already enough. You are already home. Let the light carry you now. Let the breath cradle you. Let the night wrap around you, like water, like warmth, like memory, like love. You are safe. You are warm. You are held. Rest. Drift. Sleep. The distance within light will keep you. There is a horizon inside you. Not one made of earth and sky. Not one you can walk toward. Not one that waits for the sun to rise. This horizon lives in your breath, the place where inhale meets exhale, where the body meets the quiet, where the self meets the moment. You are standing at that horizon now. Take a slow breath in and let it release as though the air were sighing from your chest. Nothing needs to move quickly here. The world has already slowed. Your thoughts have already softened. Your body has already begun to let go. There is only this horizon, this gentle meeting place, this soft doorway between waking and dream. The horizon is not a line. It is a feeling, the sense that something is opening even as everything grows quiet, the sense that something is expanding even as the body becomes still. You do not need to search for it. You are already there. Your breath is the landscape now, in and out. A tide you no longer direct. Your body breathes itself. Your heart beats itself. Your sleep arrives by itself. All you do is allow. Feel the breath move through you like wind over calm water, like a gentle hand smoothing fabric, like a quiet wave touching the shore and returning home again. There is no effort here. The horizon does not ask you to travel. It simply asks you to be. Your awareness is fading in the softest way, not disappearing but settling, like small leaves drifting to the bottom of a clear pool, slow, weightless, silent. This is the transition. The part of night where the world dissolves into warmth, into night air softness, into glowing quiet. Your breath continues to guide you, in and out, slow, like waves of light, like warm wind moving across your skin. If there are any thoughts left, they are faint now, like echoes in a distant valley, like a voice speaking from another room. Let them drift. They are not asking for your attention. They are already dissolving into silence. You are breathing without trying. You are resting without effort. You are drifting without direction. You are simply being carried. The horizon inside you is expanding, not outward but inward, into the chest, into the ribs, into the very center of your presence. You are being held, not by something outside you, not by something imagined, but by your own existence. You are safe within yourself. Take one more gentle breath, barely noticeable, barely moving the chest. The horizon glows slightly, a soft light, warm, as memory steady as heartbeat. You may feel your awareness dissolving now, not fading into darkness, but blending into warmth. This is the moment before sleep takes full hold, the moment where everything becomes simple, soft, quiet. Your breath is no longer separate from the night. Your body is no longer separate from the warmth. Your mind is no longer separate from the dream. Everything is gently becoming one. No edges, no borders, no weight. Just rest, and breath, and warmth. Let the horizon carry you now. Let it draw you forward, not with movement, but with softness. You are not falling asleep. You are being welcomed into sleep. Gently, lovingly, completely. There is no need to return to thought. No need to open anything. No need to guide, or correct, or understand. This is the part where language fades, where images soften, where the breath becomes the world. You are floating. You are warm. You are safe. You are home. The horizon breathes with you. In and out. Slow waves. Soft tides. Night carrying you gently toward the deepest quiet. Let yourself drift. There is nothing left to hold. Nothing left to do. Nothing left to think. Just rest. Just breath. Just the horizon. You are already across. Sleep is here. Sleep is surrounding you. Sleep is filling you. Sleep is you now. Rest, drift, dream. The world will still be here in the morning, but tonight belongs to your breath, to your warmth, to your quiet, to your deepest self. You are safe. You are warm. You are held. Sleep now. Let the horizon breathe for you.